Welcome back to Houston Newsmakers. I'm joined now by Harris County District Attorney Kim Ogg and former Houston City Council member Dwight Boykins. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
I love this topic because we're talking about a program Harris County has designed to give people who've been in trouble with the law, for example, a chance to get outstanding warrants removed, pending cases resolved, and give them a chance to maybe get a job. And the second chance job fair that you did as a council member, this is kind of marriage of circumstances that makes a really good marriage, doesn't it?
This is a 1-2 punch to help people get back in the workforce, which we think is good crime prevention. So when I was coming into office, I learned Houston has more jobs than qualified applicants, and one reason is their criminal records disqualify them. I happen to think that once somebody served their time, or especially once they've completed probation, or even had their case dismissed, that needs to come off their record when it can, so that they are as employable as possible. Councilmember Boykins found 35 employers around Houston willing to hire felons, ex-cons, people who've been through the system, as long as they are qualified. So we're holding a fair citywide, February 15th, to match the two programs together to help people clean up their records and get jobs.
I'm going to talk to you about that process and the cleaning up of the record part, but the get jobs part, you've been passionate about that for many years. What kind of success have you seen from the programs and the people who've come through the program?
Well, there's no success without the companies participating, Canberra, and we're grateful in our city that companies will step up. And for those who are watching this program and would like to participate, we would love to have them to participate this go round. We've had a lot of success, and I tell people all the time, it's not a matter from my perspective of measuring who received a job and who've not. It comes back to us, but the bottom line is crime continually goes down. People catch me on the street and talk about the success that they've received and opportunities to have a job with benefits. But I want to say something real quick. Kim was a speaker last year at the job fair, and she came in and she talked about victim rights and explained to them, you know, you commit a crime, you're going to pay your time, but we need to be able to have an opportunity for you. And so for Kim to say, Dwight, this is an opportunity to marry two great programs together, we're excited about it.
So what kind of support is there when somebody comes in? Is this somebody, if you have a warrant, or what are the qualifications? What do they have to get dismissed? You're not going to take a violent
No.
This is not that.
It's a simple program. If you've gotten a traffic ticket, a Class C offense, many of the justices of the peace are participating. Not everybody. And so here's what we say. If you've got a Class C warrant, come on in. We're going to direct you to the right place or help you take care of it that day. More importantly, if you've had cases dismissed or you're eligible to get your record cleaned, we used criminal forfeiture money to pay a charity law firm to clean up people's records, because my prosecutors, while they'll be there working side by side with these lawyers, we have a conflict of interest. We represent the state of Texas and the people. So we use the Beacon Law Firm in a partnership. They're a nonprofit, and they get volunteer lawyers and paid lawyers and push these things through court. So it really works well.
So somebody can't say, well, I don't have the money to get this done, because you'll have money there to help them get that problem taken away.
We've hired the lawyers. What we do is we give a contract grant through criminal forfeiture money to the Beacon Law Firm. They're out of the Episcopal Diocese. They work with the homeless every day, restoring IDs and helping people get their records cleaned up. We just offered to do it on a permanent basis with them. And so that's our partnership. Beacon Law volunteer lawyers. I would assume other volunteer lawyers from the community, because we've asked the Houston Bar and others. But I know our prosecutors and our staff have volunteered, and so we're expecting several thousand people. Even at our smaller venues, we've had 12, 13, 1,400 people. And the stories are great. People get their ID back, they can get their license, they can get a job and go to work.
Dwight, what do you suggest in terms of what kind of companies are you looking for to try to get involved, that they want to get involved? What kind of companies? Any kind of employer who's able to hire someone? How do they get involved with this?
Well, I mean, you can take from Home Depot all the way up to Shell Oil Company and a refinery. But what I'd want to encourage the participants to bring all certifications, whether it's a CDL driver's license, certificate you may have, make certain that when you have the opportunity to interview with a company, you have what they're looking for on the spot. that'll help out a lot.
Right, they come with stuff. They have paperwork that makes it a lot easier.
And it makes it much
for
easier.
the people who might want to hire and for the folk who are trying to get their records taken care
We
of.
find that people don't know how to apply for jobs. They don't know how to put together a resume. They don't know how to dress. So there'll be Sir Jobs there. There'll be the Workforce Commission. There's connectors there to help people. We want to clean up their record. We want to help them get job prepared, and then we hope to help them get a job. So people are on their own in terms of their follow-through, but we're making it available to them, and I think this is new criminal justice reform that people have wanted for a long time.
Let's talk about the date of that again. You're talking about it on Saturday, February 15th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the George R. Brown Convention Center. In case you don't remember this number, which is 713-274-0396, harriscountydA.com/make-it-right.
That's right.
That's good. District Attorney Dwight Boykins, thank you so much.
Thank you, Cameron.
What you continue to do and what you continue to do in this community. Positive stuff, not just locking people up. That's a good thing, isn't it?
It is a good thing. We got to be balanced, and this is a way to make everybody safe.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Camp Rell.
Thank you.